Hello, and a very warm welcome to Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Hello, and I am live. My name is Julie-Sian, and this is Fred the Ted. And we have Isabel popping in. Hello, Isabel. So it's Reiki Teddy Tuesday, and like I said, we've got Fred the Ted, who will be sending Reiki healing to all in need. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm coming to you live from the UK. It's just after 6 o'clock here on a cold, dark night in January. So grab yourself a warm mug of tea or coffee or mulled wine, if you've got any mulled wine left over from Christmas. Christmas? Gosh, that seems like ages ago, doesn't it? And sit back and relax. Now, so what are we going to be doing today? I'm just going to pop Fred the Ted down a second because I'm going to write this down. So what have we got? So it's Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Messages from Archangel Raphael. Messages from Archangel. Oh, it's on the wrong thing. Oh, I can't spell Archangel Raphael. And special announcement. Oh, don't you just love special announcements? I'm just going to put a link up for the special announcement. So if anyone knows, there's a special announcement already. Okay, so nearly sent Isabel flying. So I will pick up Isabel in a minute. But right, so while we're sitting here waiting for people to join, I will do my little disclaimer. I may or may not be doing readings tonight. If I do, I will be using the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Need to be over 18. Hello, Joe. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent, and parent needs to be there throughout the reading. Not allowed to give legal, medical, financial advice or medical advice. It's classed as entertainment purposes. Hello. It's classed as entertainment purposes only. If you choose to take it for other reasons apart from entertainment, that is down to you or not down to me. I have to legally state entertainment purposes because it's a part of the law in the UK, because I'm doing this from the UK, so I don't want to be in trouble. I get shut down from the Facebook police. You know, there's some awful ones around there, but hey ho. So while we're connecting, beautiful Joe, beautiful handsome Colin. Boy, did we have fun on Saturday, Joe. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Did we have... So, 6th day in on the year, I went to somewhere new and met an amazing goddess. And we had fun. God, we talked for so long. I suddenly went, yeah, I was going to go at 4 o'clock, still there, because I wanted to get home before it got dark. Needless to say, I didn't get home before that. I loved it. It was, you'll take beautiful. Well, you are a beautiful person inside. You're a lovely person. You are full of love. I love you, Colin. And yeah, hello, Lavender Moon. So yeah, it was great. It was really good. There had been a lot of flooding in Reading, and I was nearly on time, except I got stuck for 10 minutes because everyone else decided to go the back way. So I wasn't that late. I think I was about 15 minutes late because I was fine until I got to Reading. But we had a great time. We went to a lovely little cafe who didn't seem to mind that we sat there for about 4 hours or 3.5 hours. They didn't seem to. We just kept going, can we have another pot of tea, please? So they brought us another pot of tea. Oh, can we have another pot of tea, please? Another pot of tea. Oh, it was really good. Do you know what? And I always say this with everyone, most people meet. It felt like we've known each other for years, and it was just like two young friends chatting together, having a nice chinwag on a Saturday afternoon. It felt so natural, so nothing. It was lovely. It really was lovely. And Lavender Moon, we were talking about doing a road trip, maybe up to Scotland. So be warned, road trip to Scotland, maybe. Talking about a road trip to Derbyshire and then maybe on up to Scotland. I don't know. Yes, it was, wasn't it? I mean, that's what I felt when I met Colin. Just chatted like normal, as if I'd known Colin for ages. So, yeah, it was lovely. It was really lovely. Okay, so that was it. You know, six days into the new year, and I was already out and about. Can I class Reading as my R number? Reading as my R number. I'd already started looking at things. I've got I found another Z for zip wire, but I found a toboggan ride. However, it's like a seated toboggan. It's like a zip wire, but you sit in a toboggan. It's in Battersea Coed, up in North Wales. So I pinged it over to my daughter, and she said that looks good fun. So I'm gonna be we found. So I'm gonna do another Z, a zip wire. Well, I hope so. We're not sure when we're gonna do it. But yeah, this is like a toboggan zip wire. It's in Battersea Coed. It looks great fun. So you're actually sitting on a toboggan. You can, if you want to, go up to 25 miles an hour. Not sure about that. However, and you get to do it 3 times. It sounds good. More the merrier. Bear in mind, it's only 1 bed flat, free whenever you are. Ha! Well, I'll bring my camp bed and we'll sleep on the couch, in the lounge. I've got 2 camp beds, so we'll bring the camp beds. Otherwise, we'll stay in the local Premier Inn and or the local caravan park, keeping it cheap. Where is it? Is it Edinburgh? Is it Edinburgh? Correct me wrong. If it's Edinburgh, there is a Haven holiday camp near Edinburgh, because I know that, because my daughter is, when she goes to see Taylor Swift in Scotland. Oh, I'll stop the talking for a minute. If anyone's looking for healing, just go, I'm ready and open and willing to receive. In case someone turns on and go, why is she sitting there with a teddy bear in her arms? This is Fred the Ted sending healing. So if you just say Reiki is on. So if my left hand is buzzing, my left hand, be careful, Daisy sleeps. Colin, you like driving. Colin likes to drive. Do you fancy a trip to Edinburgh? So if anyone's ready and willing and open to receive, the Reiki is flowing. So there's a few seat and sounds there. Yeah. So my daughter, she's going to see Taylor Swift in Edinburgh in June. Don't quote me the date. I think it's June. And she and her friends have booked a Haven holiday camp, which is very near Edinburgh, and they're staying there for a week. So yes, there you go. Do it on the cheap, and if we don't fancy camp van, I can always rent the the caravan camp, and we can sort of kick down there. More the merrier. I don't know how many people can travel in Daisy. Is it fun? How many people can you sit during the day in Daisy? I don't know, but we'll figure it. Hey, a road trip to Edinburgh. There you go. You see, when there's a way, there's always a way. When you're willing, I don't know what the saying is. Hello, Sally. Sally, let me know if you're still up for Thursday. Excited. Right. Okay. So I put this. Today is Reiki Teddy Tuesday. T for Tuesday, Teddy Tuesday. That's why I call it Reiki Teddy Tuesday. People say to me, "Why do you call it Reiki Teddy Tuesday?" I'll be happy to lay down for the whole trip. Yeah, I don't know how long it would take Daisy to get there. So yeah, party in the caravan. Absolutely, Mom. Yeah, I'll get that, we can get that organised. You see, don't you just love it how it comes up? So yeah, okay. So like I said, Reiki Teddy Tuesday, T for Tuesday. It was going to be Thursday, but I do Tarot Thursday. Except it won't be Tarot on Thursday. It's going to be Moon. It's going to be moon readings on Thursday. Who's excited for Thursday? Oh my God! Roll on tomorrow. 3 days of the moon. We've got a new moon in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is all about your professionalism, your careers, or your planning of action, and getting it down and being focused on what you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your professional life. But it's all about being part of things. It also means don't be too stubborn and rigid, because Capricorn people can be a little bit stubborn and rigid. But it means being a little bit flexible. It's like I said, there's someone dreams of going to train as a doctor and be a heart consultant. Yeah, I want to be a heart consultant, blah, blah, blah. But then when they go to medical school, they discover orthopedics, which is bones. And they suddenly say, do you know what? So they're still going to be a doctor, but they change that, instead of being cardiology, they're going to be orthopedics. So it's like, be a little bit flexible with a Capricorn. I have my Oriflame float this weekend, so good. Yes! Exactly, professionalism. And what is so special? It's the 11th day of the first month. 111. And when you add it all together, one add one, which is the two 11s, one of one, add one, the month of January, add two, add two, add three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it comes to 11. I don't know, my brain isn't working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes to 10, doesn't it? Which is 1. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes to 10, which is another 1. So it's 11, 1. Oh, my brain ain't working. You get my meaning. All by the beach. Yeah, I know. So we got, that's brilliant, because you're still going to be in the affecting of the new moon, arranging your business, and your business is going to go bump this year. I have the feeling, because you've got like your focus, you're no longer a beginner, roughly know what you're doing now, you've got the skills. We're going to get you going live to demonstrate your products and things like that. Maybe create your own unique Facebook group and do some events in there and stuff. I don't know. It would be interesting. I'm excited to watch you grow with your side hustle. It's going to be exciting. But yes, so it's all about new beginnings and new start. And of course, with a new moon or a full moon, you always feel the energy of the day before, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, Fairy Wednesday. And then you'll feel it on Thursday, which is where the day is, and on Friday. Now, I have a feeling the new moon, don't quote me on this because it depends on roughly where you are in the world, but it's about just before noon, I think. But don't quote me. Do not quote me, because it depends on roughly where you are in the world and in the UK. Because remember, London is about 3 minutes ahead of Cardiff. Yes, did you not know that? If you look at the GMT timeline, yes, London is approximately 3 minutes ahead of Cardiff, even though we're all on the same timeline. If you're in America, of course, you have different timelines. You've got 3 time zones. It's like in Russia, they've got 3 time zones. Be ready for 5th, 3 little. Be ready for this 5'3" little bag of nutter. Ah! Oh my God, yeah. It'd be a laugh if we came up to visit. Yeah, we'd have to planet Edinburgh. And I've never been to Edinburgh, so it'd be great doing that. And bring all the cars. You can do your own. We'd have a little holistic mind, body, spirit fair between us. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh yes, indeed. So yeah. Sorry. Intertwining trip going back from forward to Edinburgh. Don't you just love it? Maybe I'll create a little Edinburgh trip a messenger group. I don't know, and we'll get something sorted. Okay, maybe we go at the same time as Taylor Swift and rent a caravan park in this caravan in the same park my daughter is, so I can spy on her. She will not be amused. She will not be. No, I can't actually. I can't do that weekend. The reason being is I've been invited and I haven't said yes yet. There's a fairy festival in Cheltenham. At the same weekend as the Taylor Swift concert where my daughter's going to. It's in Cheltenham, and they've said, would I like to go with my fairy cards and do a speech, do a talk? Ooh! Ooh! So I need to, and I was going to go back to it, I need to confirm and say, yes, I can do it. But yes, ooh, yes, I've been asked if I'd like to do a talk on the fairy cards and do a thing. So I need to pull my big girl pants on and go, yes. That's my F done, fairies in C in Cheltenham. No. Okay, absolutely. Anyone who's watching at the moment, not sure what's going on, I see we've got 6 watchers. I don't know who you are. Pop on and say hello. This is Reiki Teddy, the bear with a healing hug. Send a healing hug because you just hug him and you receive a Reiki. Allow the Reiki to flow where it goes, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritually or psychologically. Do not overthink it. Just go, I'm ready to receive, and let the healing flow. Reiki is an energy form. If anyone wants to know roughly what am I talking about, if you imagine a hot day and you look on the road and you see a little shimmer, all right, So you know what I mean? You're standing on a hot day, and you see this little shimmer. That's energy, and that is what the energy, what spirit guides and so on and so forth look like. And when you've got energy healing, that's what sort of the energy is a bit like. And when you talk to your angels and things, and that's what it's all about. It's the different forms of energy, the angels, your fairies, your dragons, your unicorns, your loved ones who come and visit you, your spirit guides, intergalactic spirit guides, etc., etc. They're that sort of energy. That's what we are, actually. That's what we are, energy. But rather than going, oh, there's a blob of energy, the energy forms itself into a vision, into the vision of an angel, into a vision of your intergalactic guide. It changes itself into energy healing, because we are energy. We are all energy, okay? Protons and neurons and cells and things like that. And I'm not here to give a biology lesson, but we're all made up of, and we vibrate. Everything's vibrating. And the way it vibrates at a different density, or thickness, or speed, or slight slowness, it appears as something. That isn't very well defined, is it? I know what I'm saying in here. I know exactly what I'm trying to say. Help me, somebody. Okay, but there's energy for. So this, when you're out, when you're feeling ill, it's because you're out of sorts with your body. You're not. There's something out of alignment. Okay. You know, if you've got liver disease, it's because your liver's not right. If you drunk too much and you've got having a hangover, it's because you know, your poor liver and liver is sorted with all the alcohol you've got, and you're dehydrated, etc., like that. If you eat poisonous food, it doesn't fit, you throw it up or whatever. But when you've got all these diseases, it means your body is out of alignment. That's why it's called disease. I've got a disease. You're out of ease. Your body is no longer in ease. E-A-S-E. Oh, I met a new totem animal guy called SQ. His beautiful silver white. Do you know, I was just saying, as soon as I read SQ, is he like Eskimos? Did he come from the North Arctic Circle? I feel he comes from the Arctic Circle. I don't know. As soon as I saw, I didn't even carry on reading it. I said SQ, and I thought Eskimo. Silver white fox. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Northern Lights I'm getting with that one. Oh my God, how amazing. Oh, I love totem animals. Love it, love it, love it. How exciting, Lavender Moon. How exciting. Oh, I'm really pleased. And thank you for sharing. If there's anyone else, I have an eagle as my main totem animal. Absolutely. Someone here needs to connect with the dolphins. Not you, Lavender Moon. I don't mean that disrespectful to you. But there's someone else here, because dolphins are playful. And dolphins are very intelligent. And someone needs to bring some play into their life. And they don't realise how clever they are. They always put them down, I'm not clever enough. You know, I mean, we were talking, I was watching Stephen Bartlett blog. And he was talking about Richard Branson. And Richard Branson, you know, if you talk about Richard Branson, he's got severe dyslexia. He can't do maths. I think he's only got 1 O level. And look what the business guy, and he actually admitted, Richard Branson, that when they were sitting around a board meeting, they're talking about net profit. He went, I don't even know what my net profit is. And they had to take him out of the room and demonstrate with like a drawing of a fish net with fish in it and go, the fish are all your money in there. Because he didn't, because of the, is he stupid or not? No, he's very clever with his business skills, whatever. Maybe that's your message for you, Joe. I just got it. I didn't know that. But you need to play more. This is the message from Spirit. And I wasn't expecting to do Spirit messages today, but there's a Spirit here saying someone, maybe you can take it or anyone else can take this message. Need to play more, but you are very clever. And just because we haven't got an A level or we haven't got a degree, a master's degree or anything like that, we're all clever in our own special, unique way. I didn't even think that the Arctic connection. I don't know. I just got that. It just popped into my, that's, you know, popped in. Maybe I'm doing spiritual message because I've got Reiki Teddy. I'm connecting with the healing energies of a teddy bear. But that was the message. I just wanted to pass it on. They say with Spirit, you've got to give what you get. And it just popped into, and I didn't mean it disrespectful to Lavender Moon saying, I mean, you could take that for you as well, Lavender Moon. because I know Lavender Moon is very, very connected to the water and things, but it was like, this is specific there. How nice of them to pop in. I know, isn't it lovely when they just pop in and go, ooh, maybe I need to play a bit more. And maybe I need to appreciate them with that. I'm not as stupid as people make out to be. I don't know. Maybe that message is for me. I don't know. Maybe I need to take that message. So, I mean, maybe we can all take that message to go, there's so much shit going on in the life at the moment, which is a lot of it's propaganda, and focusing on the negative instead of the positive. And it's like that, I'm going somewhere coastal sometime this weekend. I might come with you. Joke. How exciting, Colin. Sea for coast. Oh, that sounds good fun. Maybe if you go to Newquay off the coast of mid Wales, my brother would kill me if I said North Wales. Newquay, you can go on a boat to go dolphin hunting. No, dolphin hunting, like looking at dolphins. And I used the wrong word then. No, not sightseeing. Dolphin sightseeing. Let's use that word. Because we do have dolphins off the coast of the UK. Oh, how fun! How much fun! Are you going to go? I've got an acquaintance who lives in Wales. I met her when I was living in Wales. She's such a lovely lady, Jackie. Oh, I love Jackie. She is lovely. And been there, Liverpool this weekend. Oh, right. And she's been swimming in the sea at the moment. She swims. I think she even swam Christmas Day. That's off the coast now. I think she lives in Swansea. I'm not going to quote and give her address away, but it's like Swansea. Between Cardiff and Swansea she lives. Oh, it's spectacular. Regardless of what people think, we did it at when I took the kids when we were in Florida, and we went swimming with the dolphins there. But it was I think it was like Disney dolphin experience. It was a great day. Yes, they were at captivity. So yes, swings and roundabouts. But when you've got a son who's autistic, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And these dolphins were amazing. But yes, it's mixed feelings, you know, captivity dolphins. Please don't have a go at me. Please don't have a go at me. But yeah, if you ever get a chance, do it. Oh my God. It's like, I went actually wild water swimming with the manatees when we were in, not a good idea when you're sort of in the Everglades, because in the Everglades there's alligators in it. Is it alligators in Florida? Florida alligators. And swimming in the waters with the manatees, and I actually touched a manatee. Oh my God, I love manatees. Manatees are like big sea lions, water sea lions sort of thing, manatees. And I actually touched them. There was a mother and a babe. I had to keep away from the baby, respectful. But I touched the mother and she came right up to me. And then we were swimming, and as we got out, and they went, oh, there's crocodiles now, alligators. I think we need to leave the water. So what the? I thought I was only swimming with manatees. I didn't plan to swim with the alligators. And they went, oh, they're over there. Not a thing. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, do it. I think off the coast of Florida, I think you can go on boat trips out into the water in the coast, and you can jump off and swim with those stuff. If you ever get the chance, absolutely do it. Start saving that Oriflame money. Now you've got a plan to do. Now you've got a reason. Just go for it. Put it out there. It's my dream. Let's start working on that dream to swim with the dolphins. And like I said, my son who's got Asperger's, it was spectacular for him. Really, really good. Okay, so you're off to Liverpool. Oh yes, you did say. There in Liverpool, there is an orphanage, and it's haunted, and you can do ghost hunting. Now, I think you can't just turn up at the orphanage, because I think it's like a locked up place. But there is an orphanage up in Liverpool that my friend Julie and I have often thought of going up and doing a ghost investigation at this orphanage. I don't think it's used anymore. It's a very old orphanage. It's an old sort of building and stuff like that. And I have rang the bells at Liverpool Cathedral. Yes, I did. Not for very long. Not for very long. For about a couple of rounds. And then I panicked because I suddenly thought, shite, I'm ringing at the cathedral, and I panicked and I started going, instead of it going ding 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 ding, it went ding 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 bing ding 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 bing. I slightly got out of tune and I felt conscious. And I was married at the time with my ex, and he's there, and I went and I couldn't get it back into sync. So I said, Jonathan. So he came, and we had to sort of. It's not an easy thing when you've got a rope going up and down, up and down, up and down, and sort of handing the rope over and jumping off as someone jumps into your place, because you're standing on a big ring, and a big ring to get onto it. So it's not the easiest of things to in the middle, but it was like, go. How embarrassing! And I don't think anyone who wasn't a professional campanologist probably wouldn't have realised there was a bell slightly out. If you're just a normal human being who's never done bell ringing, you'd probably go, "Don't." And they come out, didn't the bells sound lovely? Didn't they? Oh, well. It was a heavy bell. It was heavy. I think they put me on the not the baby one, the second one. Second or third one, because they're quite big bells at Liverpool Cathedral, and yeah, big bells, heavy bells, and yeah. So mainly it was most of the men's were doing, and then most of the girls were just on the first bell, treble, first and second, because they are quite big bells. Unless you've got big, strong girls who ring it, and the big bass takes 2 people to ring it. To them, but yeah, so that's all I know about Liverpool Cathedral, is that I rang the bells very badly. Well, to my mind, because I was a campanologist. Other people thought it sounded okay. That sounded really good. They said that was really good. I went, sure as you're not professional. I knew I was ever so slightly out, ever so slightly, you know, just and I just got to get back in. I've never rung and the husband goes, well, you've never rung a heavy bell, is that so? And he said it's like ringing the bass in our local church, and I went, I don't ring that one. Because I didn't have the strength in my shoulders. So yeah, okay, and that's another story, my dream. Right, okay, anyone who's watching here, pop on and say hello. Okay, special announcement. Right, I'm just going to swap this over to Isabel, because this is for your heart center, throat, third eye and crown chakra and spirit connection. Seeing as we've been connecting with, there she is. There's our beautiful Isabel. Isabel. Hello, me Isabel. Reiki Teddies are available to purchase. If you want your own Reiki Teddy, message me. I'll give you the link. Oh, I haven't put the link. Let me put. Okay, you can see a bum. Bum's in the air. Hang on, hang on. No room, because I've got my card deck in the way. Let me do this. ReikiTeddy.com. Oh, let's see if that worked. Did I put that in? Right, let's pick her up again. Okay, so if anyone wants to purchase their own bear with a healing hug, available on the website. You can see Reiki Teddy homepage. There he is. We have them. This is the large Teddy seated. It's attuned to Reiki master level and angelic Reiki as well. And you just hold him and you can receive healing, or you can hold him and ask him to send healing. He can send healing to the past, present and future, because time doesn't exist with Reiki. Time doesn't really exist anyway. It's energy. So if you want to purchase your own Reiki Teddy, there is our link. If you've got any questions, check out the website. There's lots of answers about Reiki Teddy there. So, big announcement. We were just briefly talking about it about 15 minutes. Hello, Jill. About 15 minutes ago. On Thursday, we have the new moon in Capricorn, and I will be talking a lot more about the new moon in Capricorn actually on Thursday. But as you know, with the moon energy, she is building, and you feel her energy the day before, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, Fairy Wednesday, and specifically on Thursday, and again on Friday. But you can feel her building now, and if you're an empath, you can probably start feeling the energy now today, and you'll still be feeling her beautiful energy on Friday. Because why? This new moon, well, I've talked about this before. We've got Australia one side of the earth and us, and you know, time in Australia at the moment, or if you're in New Zealand or Australia, it's like morning there, they are already experiencing the energy of the new moon, because for those who are in Australia and New Zealand at the moment, they are already on Wednesday. And as I just said, for us in the UK, you will feel the energy on Wednesday. Now, Australia have got the energy and it is a Wednesday for them. Therefore, we can start slightly feeling it. And this is why when we carry on feeling the energy on Thursday and on Friday, because when we are finishing Thursday, when we go Thursday, then we go on to Friday. When our Friday has finished, America is still on Friday because of the time difference. So we might go, oh, look, and you can still feel the energy because America is still feeling the energy, because to them that is Friday. Saturday, you know, because of the time difference. If you look it out, so that's why if you're an empath and you're like in the UK, you can start feeling her energy today, because people go, well, I feel it the day before. I went, yes, because you are very sensitive to the moon, to the cycles, and it's because, like I said, Australia now is on the Wednesday. With the moon, you feel the energy of the day before, the day of, and the day after. I hope that's cleared it up. I don't know, sounds clear on my mind, but let me know if you believe it otherwise. Okay, so I have created a 3-card new moon reading. It is a PDF. It's a PDF. It talks all about the sign of Capricorn, because we are in the Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is the last earth sign of the zodiac sign. It is also connected with Mercury, and isn't Mercury connected with Thursday? I don't know. Oh, my brain isn't working at the moment, but hey. Hi Jill, lovely if you join us. I have got this correct, and in this PDF there are links to the 111 meditation. There is a link to a new moon meditation. There is a link to a new moon ritual. So there are lots of links inside that. So not only are you going to get in this PDF, it talks about Capricorn, it talks about the 111 energy. Yes, because it's the 11th day of the first month. A 1 and a 1, and you add it all together, it's a 10 and it's a 1. Lots of ones. So we're talking about that. So in the reading, it talks all about that, all about the 1 energy, and then there's 3 different cards about the new moon. So yeah, I've been feeling the need to get things done in yes, that's right, because Capricorn is all about planning. It's all about planning, and now is the time to plan. This is why it's such an amazing moon energy to tap into this time, because it's all about planning and putting your plan and focusing on what you want. Definitely crossing off T's and dotting the I's, and starting on what you want to do and getting it all done. And you've got to plan, because what is you're doing now, you're actually planning now for not only for this year but for the next 5 years. People don't realize we're in a cycle, but it's planning on that. So this is what this is all about. You're planning the year ahead. Absolutely. And I spoke last week again, you don't have to wait until the 1st of January or the 1st of a month or a Monday. You can start your one day as day 1. But on Thursday, for us in the UK, Sally, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. It's a good time to start. Hello, Paul. So that is a good time to start. So, like I said, if you join me on Thursday, there won't be a tarot card. It's all going to be moon cards, moon readings. So even though normally it's Tarot Thursday, it will be moons, and I've got 3 different moon decks. But what I might do, I might use this one again on Thursday, the Witch's Moon Magic. So if you're a little bit woo-woo or not woo-woo, I'll probably use, if you're not woo-woo, I use the Moonology cards. But for the rest of us who are, I'll probably use the Witch's Moon Magic one. I love that deck, love that deck, love that deck. So, as I'm saying, I've got this amazing, I'm putting my moonstone out to charge tonight. Keep it, yes, absolutely. Well, I've got my selenite, which has got the design of the moon phases, new moon, half moon, quarter moon, etc. And my moonstone is actually sitting in the place of the new moon already. I actually moved her on there today. She got moved from because I've got the I can't reach it. It's got, like I said, it's got the image of the full moon, new moon. It's got the half moon and the first quarter moon, but it's also got the moons in between as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moon things, and I just moved my moonstone around, and it's just gone into the new moon position today. Yeah, absolutely. And it's sitting in the window. It's actually in my window. You can't see where I'm pointing. It's in the window, so I get the moonlight there. And I will be opening my blinds tomorrow. So when the moon shines, it will come in, because the moon comes in. I sit in. I can watch the moon across the houses. It's really good. So yeah, so if you want to start doing that, absolutely. And the reason I leave it out then, because of course during the day it gets the energy of the sun, because the sun is our masculine, which is the actioner, the doer. So yeah, so if anyone is interested in having this amazing PDF, it took me hours to do today because I'm doing the research. So if it's only £11, 11p. Oh my gosh, what a bargain! What a bargain for £11, 11p. And I think the link, I'm just going to do this, for £11, 11p, you will get the PDF, which talks about Capricorn. It will talk about number 1, and it's got a 3-card reading. There are also 2 little rituals in there as well. There's also I can't remember what else is in there because I put stuff, but there's also on the last page, it's a 9-page PDF. I know, 9-page PDF. On the 9th page there are links to a moon meditation, links to a new moon ceremonial ritual, and there is a link to a 111 meditation as well. All that for the bargain price of £11, 11p. Now, most people know that if you have a 3-card reading from me, my 3-card readings are £22, 22p. So this is half price. Half price for all of that. I mean, what a bargain. So click the link and follow the instructions. That's all you need to do. It's £11, 11p. And you pay via that link. It's all clicked in. You click in, click go, yeah, I want it, press pay. It takes you to pay. When you paid, it then takes you to the PDF. Okay, it's all linked in this time, so no one needs to, you know, oh, I'll have the reading, but I'll pay you tomorrow. No, none of that anymore. It's there, and it's available. Well, I put until midnight on Friday, but I'll leave it up for a little bit longer. But it's all there. It's all there, all there. So if anyone's interested in that, the link is there, the payment. So don't go, oh, Julie, I'll pay you by PayPal. No, there is the link. I don't need to worry about taking money off people or anything like that. The link is there. You just go follow the instructions. I got my daughter to do it yesterday to make sure that it all worked. And she went, I have to pay £11, 11p. I went, yes, you bloody well you do. I need to ping you some. Yeah, that's okay, no rush. Because in order to make sure it all works, she actually had to pay for it. She goes, what? I went, yeah, I'll reimburse you. Not. She was not happy bunny. I went, yeah. I said, because I want people to pay the money up front. None of this, oh, I'll pay you tomorrow. And then you chase them for 2 months. It's like, it's £11, 11p, you know? So I decided no more of that bullshit. You just click this if you want it. And to get it, you click purchase now. You click the purchase now. It takes you to the payment. You pay your money, PayPal or cards. And then it takes you to where it is. And if anyone pays for it and it doesn't work, let me know. Because I'm not all that computer savvy, but Anna did it and she did it on her phone, so I know it does sort of work. Yeah, no rush, Sally. I know where you are. You're in Derbyshire. I'm going to come up and visit you and bang you on the door or ever like that. Okay, so right, I did anyone who's late arriving for the card readings, I did do the disclaimer right at the beginning. So anyone who's on the Facebook police, check back the disclaimer. Within 2 minutes in, I have done my disclaimer. So the card for the day is Archangel Raphael. Stay positive. Absolutely, stay positive. So that's saying stay positive. Yeah, Because as soon as you start going negative and you start going, oh, I want to do this, but I can't do that, then it goes, well, if you really want to do it, you will solve the solution. When you get these excuses and the false reasons why you're not doing anything, it means that what you want to do, you don't really want to do it, because you can find a different way. And I was talking to our beautiful Jo Marchand, my beautiful swan goddess, and I was saying, yeah, all I do when you do your mentoring with me and stuff, I just look at things from a different point of view, because sometimes you get so stuck in your circle, you can't see your way out. And I come along with these different ideas and different things of looking at, and it's like, well, if you really want that, why not try these different things? Now, it doesn't bother me whether you do or don't. It won't affect my life if you go ahead and do these things. Not really. But stay positive. And I do, yeah, there are days when you're going to be negative, because it's the moon cycle, the new moon, the full moon, the spring, the summer, autumn, winter, the rain and the sun, because that's what it is. You need a bit of rain for a flower to dry. If it's constantly hot and sunny, you only get is cacti, don't you? We get nothing in the desert, so you do need a little bit of water. So you do need a bit of rain, and you won't get rainbows if there wasn't any rain. All right? And your plants wouldn't grow without a little bit of water. I watered my plant next to me, and it's like, oh, it was so dry, the water's gone over, and I've flooded the dresser. I put too much water. I put in 1 glass of water, and I thought, oh, it needs more, put another one. It's like, oops, and it's all fell all the way through, and it's flooded the thing, and I've got water everywhere now. All over the camp chairs, and the camp chair says, I need you, but yeah. Okay, so stay positive, absolutely, because there is so much propaganda around, you know, and yes, I know the cost of living is there, and for some people, it is really hard, you know, for people who are on benefits or, you know, working 2 jobs to make ends meet and things, and I totally get that. However, there are people who are millionaires in this country. There are people who are lawyers who are earning the money. There are consultants who are earning money. There are dentists, you know, the professional people. You look at people, you know, if you go and stay at Champney's Health Bar, you know, you try and book in, it's fully booked. People have got money. People have got money because you go and go, yeah, I'd like to have it. Oh, it's fully booked. People do have the money. There is. It's not absolutely, and I'm not belittling people, because I was talking about this to Jo on Saturday, you know, about my financial situation. But staying positive, it's like it's all doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. But not everyone is stony broke in the UK. You drive down the countryside and you look at these houses and you see people with their Rolls Royces and the Ferraris and their Porsches, and they're eating out the restaurants. You can't tell me someone eating at the Ritz. There is money at the Ritz. Okay, so stay positive, thinking, yeah, I am worthy of it. Okay, it's difficult. Sometimes it is difficult. Even I struggle sometimes. Even I have a good old cry. Oh God, this earth, what's going on? There's some real dickheads around. Okay, who wants a card? We're going to do this very quickly. Oh, I've got fluff from Isabel. So, if anyone wants that 3-card reading, that's a special announcement, click the link and you can purchase it. If you want your own full in-depth reading, it's £50. If you want your Pathfinder, it's £75. If you want a mentoring session, it's £100. So, Jo Marchand, my beautiful goddess, I had such, going to arrange another visit. It was so good. Shared and loved. Thank you. Okay, so Jo Colin Lavender. Jo has a good night's sleep. A good night's sleep. Oh, we all could do with a good night's sleep. Oh, yes, indeed. And they always say everything looks better after a night's sleep. Think about it in the morning. Don't, you know, sleep on it, if you know what I mean. With a good night's sleep. Mind you, I'm waking up at the moment thinking I could do more sleep, and I've just frozen. Oh, I saw that. I froze, but I'm back. Good night's sleep. Okay, here is your prayer if you want to connect with Archangel Raphael. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing and protecting me while I rest. Now, a little tip. If you're someone like me whose mind is a real monkey mind at night, and you go through and you start off a scenario and you go off and you go off and you go off and you go off and you go off. Go pause, take a slow breath in, relax, and let it go, and then just say to yourself, what is my next thought? You can all do that now. Not unless, of course, you're driving. If you're driving, operating machinery, cutting up fruit and veg with a sharp knife, don't do this. However, if you're in a safe place, try this. Take a breath in, hold, relax, and just say to yourself, what is my next thought? Tell me, if you've tried that, tell me what it is. And that is a way, if you're sleeping at night, your mind is going and going and going, and you go, oh, I can't sleep, and my head is going off. Just suddenly go, what was that thing that Mad Julie said to me? Oh, yes. Breath in, breath out. You don't even have to do it. Just say to yourself. The reason why I say take a breath, because when you say to yourself, take a breath, because you're taking your mind away from your minding off. So you're suddenly distracting your own mind, distracting it with the take a breath in and out. Brings it back into you, because your brain is gone there, your monkey mind, so saying that, so taking the breath in brings you back to your breath, back into your center, and just go, what is my next thought? And the next one is to go, what is it that I need? What do I need right now? Unless your bladder is bursting, mine isn't. When you say to yourself, what do I need right now? And you usually get the answer is nothing. Absolutely. Good night's sleep. So if you're not sleeping well at night, try that trick. Okay, then I said Colin. Oh, hang on. You got your quiz tonight. I need to let you go. I don't want to hold you up. Use your natural healing abilities. Colin, when was your last time? Well, how's your hypnotherapy business? Use your natural healing abilities. That is your hypnotherapy stuff here. Your natural healing abilities. Colin is amazing with the hypnotherapy. How's that coming along? Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging and supporting my healing work. So, what healing work are you going to be doing with your hypnotherapy? You're taking it to the next level. So, your natural healing abilities. And people go, what healing ability? Some people's healing ability is that they're just a good listener. They listen. They don't tell people. Someone say, oh, I'm just good at giving you a hug. Because people go, oh, I'm not a Reiki master. I'm not an acupuncturist. I'm not an aromatherapist. I go, your healing abilities, maybe when someone's in trouble, you just listen. You don't tell them what to do. You don't judge them. You listen. And that is a healing ability. Maybe you've got a great laugh, and your healing ability is to raise other people's vibrations. So people automatically think healing ability, God, we forget all the other healing abilities that we got. So that is that, healing ability. So then we've got our beautiful lavender moon, and then I'll do Jill. Relaxation, yes, I do love that tip. Thank you. Absolutely, it's a great one. So then, thank you for sharing. And anyone, Jill, have you pressed share? And do some love hearts. So I'll do lavender moon, and then do some more. Maybe some of the weekend. There you go. Absolutely. Yes. So Jill. Apart from Jill, who else would like a card? Is there anybody? It says there's 6 people here, but I don't know who else is here. So anyone else apart from Jill? I'm going to do I'm going to do lavender moon and then Jill. So I do lavender moon and then I will do Jill. Apart from lavender moon, who I'm going to do first, and then Jill, let me know if you want a card. Lavender moon has easy does it. Ease up on that bike of yours, otherwise you're going to be having achy knees. Achy knees. Easy does. It's okay to spend an evening in front of the telly doing nothing. It's okay to have a soak in the bath for an hour. It's okay. It's okay that instead of walking around that muddy field and the bike, maybe if it's too cold and wet, you just do the bike. Easy does it. And easy on yourself. I'm feeling this is almost like stop putting yourself down, lavender moon. Easy does it. Ease up on self-criticism. I think this is the easy does it. Stop criticizing. You are enough. You can do, I proved this to you when you were starting your own little aromatherapy business, because it was like, what, me? And it's like, yeah, ease up. You can do all these things when you pause and think and whatever, ease up on yourself. You know, and yes, you are enough. You can do it. Don't do the was it the self-sabotage and not think you're worthy. You are. So ease up on the self-criticism. That's what I want, the message for you, I think, there for Lavender Moon. Oh, yeah, Sally. So I'll do Jill and then Sally. I'll do Jill and then Sally. Apart from Jill and Sally, so I hope that makes sense. So I'll do Jill. Jill has, leave a stressful situation behind. Jill, what is stressing you out? You know what? Maybe it's not your circus. Maybe what's stressing you out is someone else's circus. You know, I've said this before. It's like we mums love to interfere. You know, it's like, you know what, son, you're 30, get on with it. All right? You got yourself in the mess. You get yourself out of it. What is it? Leave a stressful situation behind, Jill. What is it? It's not your circus. Okay? They get themselves into it. So where is it that you feel you, not interfere, but what is going on in your life, Jill? And it's like, leave it. Or maybe you're in a stressful situation like your job. Maybe it's time to go and get a job with another company that's not so stressful. Maybe you're in a stressful bit of a relationship. Maybe you need to sit down and go, enough is enough is enough. Whatever the situation is in, it's time to go that. Or maybe you keep harping on as the victim. I was this was him. How long ago was that? That was 6 months ago. Well, that was 6 months ago. You're now today. Stop playing the part of the victim because it's stressing you out. So what is it? Yeah, I beat myself up a bit, but I've stopped that. Thank you. You're right, Lavender Moon. Super. So there you go. So leave the stressful situation, especially if it's not your circus. We get so involved in messing around with other people's business. And it's like, you know what? They've got to learn. Some of these people have got to learn. And it's no good us going to the rescue all the time because they will not learn from them. This is why they keep, and they go, oh, you've done it again. Well, it's because you keep solving the problem for them. So let them solve it and then they won't keep making the same mistake. But if we keep going and diving in and helping out, they're never going to learn. Right, Sally, 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 Sally. And apart from Sally, is there anybody else? Mum's dementia and caring daily. I need to do it though. Right. I don't know your circumstances. I don't know whether you've got anyone else around, but I need to do that. There are people who can help, and maybe you need to ask for help because it's stressing you out. You need a break. The carer needs some caretaking. And when is this? I've got to do it. I've got to do it. And I'm not belittling you or anything like that, but the carer needs caring. You can't keep filling from an empty jug. Maybe it's time for you to be, rather than and I'm not being the martyr, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do this. Maybe it's time for you to ask for some help, if not from family, from the council, from somewhere else. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for some respite. Because this is why you're stressing, because you're not having a break. And you need it, and it's okay to ask. It's okay. In fact, it doesn't mean you don't love her. It means because you want to give her the best care, you need to break away to re-get your strength, to get a good night's sleep, which you can then care for her better. So get help and tell people to pull their socks up. You know, I know of a lady, and she's got 2 brothers, and she does it all. And she's run rugged. And I said, but your brothers live nearby. I wish I was closer to you. I'd be happily. And it's just like, and I said, you know what? It's time. And I said to them, turn around. And she goes, oh, well, I want to have a break. And I go, just turn around and go, I'm sorry, I'm going away. And just tell them. Because I said, you're too soft. This is for you. This is this other lady. And I said to her, just, you know, because I said, they got so easy because they know, oh, you'll do it. Melanie will do it. Melanie will do it. Good old Melanie, she's there. I go, no. I said, Melanie, you turn around and go, we're splitting this 3 ways. We're going to split it 3 ways. because you've let people go into your boundaries. So Sally, I don't know where Jill lives. You need to things. Careful what you're offering though, Joe. Okay, but yeah, right, Sally. Yeah. Oh, Sally, you've got the same one. Use your natural healing abilities. Interesting, you got the same one as Colin. So this is a message to everyone. Use your natural healing abilities. So what is your natural healing abilities? And I just spoke, you know, maybe it's your laughter, maybe it's your positive outlook that you can help raise people up. Your natural healing abilities, maybe you're good at logistic thinking things out. Maybe because everyone thinks, like I said before, you know, and we've all got our different skills and knowledge and wisdom, specialities, and not everyone is a specialist in doctors or lawyers. Some of us are special in other ways, and these are natural healing, and we can heal. So maybe you're a big good thinker, thinking out. So when I talk to you, Sally comes up with ideas. She goes, well, maybe we only do this. So this is your natural ability. There's a picture of her. It's a dog. Natural healing things. I don't know. Whatever. Sharing my story to others helps them. Yes! That is a massive healing. Sharing your story. And this is why I share my story all the time. Because I'm going, yeah, there is a light. And this is what I learned. And this is what, you know, maybe you can learn. And that is one of the best healing abilities, is to share your story. So Sally, maybe that's your story. So there you are, Joe. There's an answer to that thing. Is there anybody here who hasn't had a card and would like a card? Is there anybody here who hasn't had a card but would like a card? I will give a minute. Okay, I hope those readings made sense. Thanks to, I do have family help, but it's hard to see Mum go through. Yes, it is. It is. It is a horrible, horrible thing. It is a horrible thing to watch a loved one go through that. And to lose their marbles and to not know, and they're so scared. They are so scared. It is horrible. And maybe, do you go to a local dementias group and meet up with other dementia carers and see if they've got any tips and hints for you? And this is maybe for your healing, is to see if there's anywhere around where you've got a carers group, or another group of people who are dementia carers, and say, what are your tips and hints and how do they go with it? Bless you. It's horrible to watch them sending, yeah, absolutely, sending you for your love. And it is horrible. Anytime you're watching a family member go through anything like that is horrific. It's not easy. I know my mother-in-law, we landed up putting her into a home, because she was, you know, after her dad died, and putting her in a home and stuff because she couldn't look after herself, and as long as she could. And it was like, but you know what? At the end of the day, I know it's awful, but she was sort of like happy there, and it was less stressful for us, for you know, mother-in-law, for the family, because they knew she was safe. And it was stressful watching her go through it, but they didn't have that all the time. And maybe I don't know. But yeah, sending you so much love, Jill. Sending you so much love. It's not easy watching a loved one go through, and I'm not belittling it. And it is hard. Sending you so much love, you and your family, and your mum as well. Sending your mum love and healing in her own way. That maybe she doesn't, and they're healing, they go, you can't heal dementia. What you can do is healing, like, so she doesn't get stressed with it, sending Reiki to her so she doesn't get confused with it, you know. That's the sort of healing we do. So sending her so much love, Jill, and to you as well. Get love and hugs. And you know, I say this to everyone, if anyone ever wants to talk, I do it without judgment, unless you ask me for advice. I'm open to listen, so anytime you want to message, you can scream and shout and love and laugh and cry and whatever at me. Got the green cloak of Archangel Raphael, so yeah. Is there anybody here who's wants any readings? I think I've done all the readings. So thank you everyone who's joined tonight for Reiki Teddy Tuesday. Tap into the energy, and if you aren't ready for now, you can say, I'm ready to receive tonight when I'm in bed. And when you're ready, you lie in bed tonight, and as you go to sleep and you go, what is my next thought? Right, my next thought is, I'm now ready to receive my Reiki for a good night's sleep. and you will receive it then. This is like sitting up there like in a box, and when you're ready for it, you open the box and it comes down like a shower of healing. You're welcome, Jill, but you know where I am anytime you want to chat. And I don't mean just say this, you know. I was talking to Joe on Saturday. I said some days I've got like 20 messages up. Sometimes I'll end up messaging the wrong person with the wrong message, and they go, "Was that read for me?" I go, "Whoops, got the wrong message box open." But that's fine. I don't mind, because that's what I'm here for. My service to people. And if it means that you can just scream and shout at someone who's got no agenda, who's got no judgment, but at the end of it you feel really good, that's fine with me. Absolutely. So if you want to tap into the Reiki for the last few moments and just go, I'm ready, and then like I said, I'm going to put it in a box, have it over my head, and then it's like the tap, like a tap in things. And then when I sleep tonight, I'm going to clear my head by going, what is it that I need right now? Sleep. And what's my next thought? My thought is nothing. And I go, I'm now ready to receive the Reiki for a good night's sleep. And then you just turn that tap and it will cash down and into you. So there you are. There's the Reiki. Right. Also, a reminder that if you do want that 3-card reading, it's actually quite good, actually. It took me about 4 hours to create it, so I hope someone buys it. And share the link of it as well, please. If you know anyone who likes card readings, let me know. And by the way, anyone who's had a card tonight, remember to make a note of it in your journal. In your journal. Absolutely, indeed. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to finish there now because I can smell my dinner. My dinner's nearly ready, so I'm just going to put the rice on. So wishing everyone an absolutely amazing evening, whatever you're up to. Relax, chill, okay? Especially if you're in the UK, it's night time. Have fun at the quiz night, Colin. You've probably gone already. Just chill, relax, kick your feet back. Curl up on the couch with a good book. I don't know. Listen to some music. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the lord of the dance, said Joe. Joe knows what I'm talking about. Dance, 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 dance. That's what I did New Year's Eve. I had a party for one. Party for one on New Year's Eve. I sat there with my bottle of mulled wine, drank a bottle of mulled wine, and I had, Rick Astley on, and I was dancing in the flat. Party for one. It was good. My plan, feet up and book. Isn't that lovely? Psychic am I what? I know. That's what I want you all to do. Just sit back, relax and chill. Have an amazing evening, whatever you do. And tomorrow is Fairy Wednesday. Get your green knickers and bra on. Get your green makeup on. Get your green hairbands or your green jumpers on for Fairy Wednesday. Wishing you a great evening. Have a lovely day. And remember, the energy of the moon is starting to build ready for Thursday. If you want more information, there is my link. I will do it once more. It was not there, for that 3-card moon reading with links to meditations and moon rituals, just for £11, 11p. Thank you everyone for joining me. If you want your own reading, you know where I am. Full readings £50, Pathfinder reading 75, mentoring session 100. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste. Bye 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 bye.